Welcome, dear viewers, to Couch Warrior TV on YouTube. I am the Couch Warrior, and you are watching The Passage, the Skyrim SE Let's Play, featuring Ettient, the Altmer Ranger. Well, we have a mission to perform now. We are on our way to Solitude. However, we have something very important to do before we get there. Before we head out, actually. It's very early in the morning right now. Probably 3:30 or 4 in the morning. Gotten a good night's rest, but we haven't eaten any breakfast yet. Ettient has, however, gone through all of his possessions, everything he's gathered to this point, and he's pulled together anything that he's accumulated that has to do with his research into the Forsworn and their situation. All right, girl. You stay. Guard. Protect. Okay? Ettient is leaving the dog here in an effort to keep an eye on things and hopefully protect his sister. If anything goes bad, well, he's gone. He has no idea how long he's going to be gone. So this is an effort on his part to try and keep her safe. And now we're going to head out to Solitude. And we are going to be going by way of the road uncommonly traveled. We'll be making our way kind of directly across the tundra towards Rorikstad, rather than taking the roads. Just because that's the mode of travel that Ettient is familiar with. So, let's... First of all, we'll have a little trail food. But let's take a look at what we've taken with us. He's got the armor of the old gods. We've grabbed, okay? We're also bringing our cold weather gear. We're expecting to possibly need that. He's thrown in the Thalmor Justicier's uniform, just in case. That may be a way for us to discreetly enter the City of Solitude if it comes to that. All right. The other thing we've done is we've got this weapon here, the Briarheart Geese. And then we have lots of books having to do with our research. So, Eltry's Note, Leader Bounty, we've got missives and notes, we've got books of all kinds and maps, all kinds of things that we've found. Journals. So this is all the stuff that kind of constitutes what Ettient has found this far. The one thing that Ettient will not turn over is his custom map of the Reach with all of his notes on it. That he will not be turning over. They coming after me now? That's fine. We can lead them on a merry chase, I think. Nice. We got our bandits into a tussle with the bear. Comes. Gotcha. Cursed. Cursed again. Bear is cursed. Right through the neck. There was more than one thug there. I don't know that they all could have encountered the bear at the same time. Seems unlikely. All right, let's make sure that we've got instincts working for us here. We do. Another bandit camp. Okay. A mage. Gonna keep them guessing. Ooh. All right, this is awfully close Kerway's farm as well. Ooh. Right in the brain pan. Look at that. Ooh. Prepared food. That's a treat. Etienne will take that for sure. Hey, birds. We're still within sight of Whiterun. We're getting into altercations already. Alright, we're going to keep moving. At that point, I mean, I'm really just concerned about taking out the individuals I need to get past. It's not about loot. It's not about being a completionist. It's about getting from point A to point B undeterred. All right. We continue on. Now, what we do know is, through previous experience, we know where Rorikstad is, and we now have a map that we found amongst the Forsworn that tells us the name of the town and all of that stuff. So, right now, we're headed straight across the tundra towards that location, because it's a good landmark and marks probably about the halfway point between Whiterun and Solitude. Oh, there's a structure. There is a bear hunting in the area here. And he may have very well made this his temporary home, so we want to be careful. Argonian account. I'll take it. There we go. Gold, Sabercat pelt. Ringmail armor and boots might be interesting. Poor unfortunate picked the wrong place. Wow, look at all these pelts. I'll take the venison too. Wow, there's stuff everywhere here. Okay, let's get away from all of this death, all these carcasses that can attract things we don't want. Like that, for instance. Okay, we're definitely going to need the backpack at this point with the amount of junk we're carrying. Somewhat risky proposition traveling here because it's so wide open. We don't have a lot of land features to cover our flanks or conceal us. We don't have a lot of natural land formations where we can dip down, you know, into depressions and break sight lines, things like that. Dead wolf. I think of Ettient as being very comfortable up in the rocks. So getting across this little river here might be pretty appealing to him. Okay. Let's have a little lunch. Rabbit haunch. An apple, cheese wedge, and a drink of water. So I've noticed that in the comments that some of you have been making a count of butterfly wings. I can tell you, you will probably be disappointed to find out that I achieved my full count of butterfly wings sometime around episode 47 or 48. And I did that off camera. I don't know if you remember, I had one episode that ended with a camp near Riverwood. And in that episode, I was having some glitching, and I had to go back and replay some of the travel that led up to that spot, and I did that off camera. Well, what I didn't realize is that Lunamoth wings also count as butterfly wings. And I snatched a couple of those while I was traveling, and I hit my required number. So what that has done is it's given me a power over here called Contingency, and it allows me to store equipped spells into a magical matrix, and it casts them for free whenever a chosen condition is met. So now I have to decide what the condition is and what the spells will be that will be cast. What this is something that it's part of the Imperious Races mod. And it's designed to be representative of a racial trait, not a mage power, if you will. It's supposed to be a racial trait. So we all know that Ettient is not a mage. However, we could acquire a few spells that could be used as part of this racial trait. So in other words, we get to pick which spells are automatically cast, and then what are the circumstances in which they're cast. That was a powerful bow shot, my friends. Ah, but that hurt. How stealthy are they? God. All right, potions, potions, potions. That's a little better. That was actually kind of amazing how that cat flipped up like that. So, let's give that some thought. Remember, I am using the Apocalypse spell package, so we have more spells at our disposal than we might normally have. Dead blue jay just dropped out of the sky. Hear that? Are we hearing a beehive? Or a spriggan? We are hearing a spriggan. Can it still see us? Damn it. Got you. Okay, that was crazy. Etienne's becoming obviously better at fighting Spriggans, however. It was a good cue that we heard it before it became a problem. I guess we could kind of attribute that to his becoming a better hunter and more familiar with the dangers that are inherent in this new land that he's traveling in. So that's a good thing. All right, we've made it to Rorikstad. A little beat up, but we made it. All right. Let's use what's available to us here. We got a crap ton of pelts here, so... Deer hide. Some of these hides are from animals we've never even seen before in the wild yet, which is kind of interesting. All right, let's make some leather out of these fur plates. Small leather tent and bedroll. We can now make that. Okay, that's pretty good. All right. Next thing we're going to do is use our resourcefulness to create some rough bedding. Okay, very good. Now that is a tower that we attacked. That is the location known as the Butte that we attacked some time ago and cleared out. All right. It's time for us to find a place to camp. So we're going to find a high spot, defensible. So we'll try up in here. Whoa. Come on, you big bastard. Look at that. We're back in the Reach, my friends. I gotta say, it kind of feels good. Feels homey. This may be a good place for us to camp up here. Skeevers. Whoa, a lot of skeevers. See where they're running. Wow, they're everywhere. Ooh. There we go. Dial it in. Come on. Oh, run the wrong way. Oh, damn it. Oh, for crying out loud. Come on, it's the last damn one. Oh. Swear to God. Where'd it go? There. Problem solved. Only took about 1,000 arrows. All right, time check. Right, 10 after 3. We could probably push on. But at what cost? So, no point. Let's make a camp here. We'll use our full tent setup. That looks pretty good. Now let's gather some wood. Welcome back to the story, everybody. Glad you're here. We, of course, are on our way to Solitude at the request of the Thalmor. We're going to deliver this evidence and get ourselves a new job to do. Okay, I'm going to just split the deadwood. Keeping the firewood in case we might want to use it to make something else with. Deadwood works just as well. Okay. Make it flickering. 6 hours. That's fine. All right. We're good to go. So we've got this salmon steak. We're going to eat a couple of those with some water. You know, maybe some wine and cheese. That sounds pretty delightful, actually. All right, so camp is established. We are fed. It's still early. So we're going to scout ahead a little bit. See what we've got in store for tomorrow. Quaint little farm here. All right. Now at this point, Etienne is assuming that he knows what road this is. But to be fair, we don't spend a lot of time traveling the roads, so we're kind of making some assumptions or making a connection from where the road we started from in Dragon Bridge actually terminates. Wow. It's really nice here. Whoa. Whoa. We find ourselves in a bit of an unexpected situation here. Okay, hold on, everybody. I'm zooming out. Whoa. Ha. Gotcha. Hey, you okay? That was unexpected. Kind of a rather amateurish and brutal ambush spot. But better that we found it now than encountering it unexpectedly in the morning. Look at how casual that farmer is. Just another day on the roads with my cow. Well, I guess it was fortuitous as well that somebody else showed up. He was exactly the distraction we needed to take out the rest of them, so... All right. Well, I guess if we're looking ahead, oh, there's another one. That one must have slid downhill. Yeah. Well, that doesn't look good, does it? Some kind of a camp with palisades and everything straddling the road. However, we're in territory that we're pretty familiar with now. Things are starting to look familiar. All right. Well, the Hound is going to head back to camp, and we are going to get a good night's sleep and then head out in the morning. Once we get down here to the bridge, then we'll make a decision about how we're going to handle this camp. It may actually make the most sense for us to bypass it entirely. So we'll have to see how that all plays out. So I want to thank you all for rejoining the story. We've come a long way. And there is much yet to do. But when next we convene, we will be back on the road to Solitude and shaking things up a little bit. So I will see you next time.